Magen MacDavid, and I am an account executive at Adirondack Broadcasting. Adirondack Broadcasting is a media business. We used to just be radio, but a lot of people don't realize that we also sell digital. Radio allows listeners to tune in from virtually anywhere, whether you're in your home, you're in your car, on the go. Radio is a great source and it's free. Digital, on the other hand, is also the same. Digital marketing allows you to have a massive audience, but you could also be selective in the audience you want. So if you want to target your demographics as homeowners 34 to 44 that make a certain income of 100 grand or more, you could really hone in and basically pluck who you want to pitch to. So you could really select. If they want to get you, we can get you with digital. Where radio is more broad. I would say, honestly, being a mom and being an example for my son to show that go out in the workforce and local in my community. And that's my main motivation is my son. But I also love what I do. And I remember early on, if you do what you love, you're never going to work a day in your life. And I love what I do. I love meeting the locals and honestly showing that radio still works and digital works and being able to go into their business and they're trusting in me to help them get the word out on what they do. All aspects of the broadcast industry. My background was actually on the flip side of the microphone. So when I got into sales, I said, I know what I'm selling because I've been on the opposite side, so I know that it works. And same with digital. So I love being able to show my passion to local businesses and explain to them why it's important to continue to advertise. I mean, if you think of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they're still advertising and there's a reason why, because it works. Affordability, I would say. I think a lot of times you hear advertising, no matter what it is, and you're thinking, it's a big cost and burden on your wallet. And it actually isn't. I have clients that spend $50 a week to clients that spend, thousands of dollars a month, but they're all trying to get the same message across, whether they want to use radio, which is frequency. So if you have a smaller budget, maybe we'll make you shorter commercials and have it run as frequent, but maybe fewer days. So you run them, 3 days a week, 4 or 5 times a day, you're getting the message out. And digital, the budget is a little more, but you can still get the same message across in a different way and tune your audience. Well, I've been in the media industry since I was 18. Ironically, I used to intern at the company now I do sales for. On the flip side, I was on the radio. I think just all accomplishments, I would just say being able to do things in the community. Radio, for instance, there was big rally in our area this past weekend, and having the media presence of our radio station being there and showing that we're local, we're like you, and we're here for you. So I wouldn't really necessarily pinpoint an actual accomplishment. I would just say being able to kind of be a voice of the community and maybe a go-to pinpoint. If someone needs something, they know they can contact me. I do. I have a 9-year-old little boy, so we have lots of jokes. He's recently become quite the Dennis the Menace around the house, which is totally different. But I'm always trying to come up with jokes. I have one really corny one. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? He felt crummy. That's my probably best one there. Family friendly, appropriate one. I'm here because I want to be here. I genuinely like to go in and maybe meet you first and understand what you do, and if I could understand what you do, then I could actually help you do with what I do. So we could work together and build a business friendship. And I'm not just your typical cheesy car salesman. I mean, in a bad way, because car people too, but I'm not there to just sell you something. I also am there to help you with your business to succeed. Stay positive, work hard, and make it happen. There's no excuse. If you want it, you can do it. I am an ambassador with the Adirondack Regional Chamber of Commerce. I've been there, I believe, going on 6 years. It's a great way to get out in the community, great way to meet other people in business and helping others. I love what the chamber does. And then a funny one, most people that know me personally know that I'm not very athletic. I actually coached my son's t-ball team prior to meeting my fiance, and he's taken the reins from this point. So I no longer have to do that. I would say kind of achieving a work-life balance. Your needs are going to change, over time. 10 years ago, I wasn't a mother, so my balance was more work. Now I have to focus fitting the baseball field and football field and any which way my son's going with his friends, but also still have an importance at work. So achieving that balance is key. Make work your priority during your work hours, and then, maybe leave it at the door if you have to. Unfortunately, in sales, the one flip side is people call you at all hours of the day and night, which isn't unfortunate, but you're kind of always on call. So just always make a priority. If it's dinner time, I'm going to get right back to this. Shoot them an email or a text. Hey, you're important to me, but right now, this is going on. So I'd say try to keep the best balance you can.